Hey guys, so I've been debating whether or not to record this video for a while because I'm a career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters, and that means that I'm a big believer in the screenwriting and TV writing careers that can be built. And I've had the privilege of a front row seat to many writers going from 0 to 60, building amazing career, coming to LA not knowing anybody, and building stellar, impressive, consistent, dependable, write upable screenwriting careers. But I also have a rule with my coaching clients, which is that I want you to hear the bad news for me. I tend to want my writers to be prepared for the industry, and part of the industry and understanding the industry means knowing the likelihood of things, the unlikelihood of things. What am I doing recording this video, guys? This is really scary, but I'm going to go there because I think it's important. And I'm sure some of you guys will be really mad at me, and I'm going to see it in the comments. Now, if you don't want to hear any bad news about how hard it is to become a screenwriter, or how unlikely it is, or how difficult it is, or what are the odds, please turn it off now. Like, genuinely, sincerely, do not watch this. This video is not meant to make you stop. It's not meant to taper your expectations, or maybe it is meant to taper your expectations, but it's certainly not meant to taper your enthusiasm. It's meant to help you understand what you are aiming at so that you are not then very far in going, wait, why didn't nobody tell me? So this is really the why didn't nobody tell me video, which is maybe I need to record a whole video series in life about why didn't anybody tell me. But this one is going to pertain specifically to screenwriting and some of the odds. Because I have too many conversations with too many writers who come into the industry and say things to me like, oh, so if I win a screenwriting competition, I'm likely to sell that script. No, you're not. If my screenplay gets industry interest, it's likely to be produced. Statistically, no, it's not. It's important that you know that having a screenwriting career is very different than selling a screenplay or having a movie made. If ultimately what you want to do is have your screenplay turned into a movie and you're able to raise funds and put it together yourself, go and do it. The industry works with writers, purchases product, etc. But the majority of what the industry makes is internally developed. It is screenplays that are developed from open writing assignments that come from adaptations or pitches or whatever it is. The majority of TV writers work in TV writers' rooms are not showrunners. There are many more TV writers than there are showrunners. Writing a show, getting it out there, going out for pitches does not guarantee its making. It used to be said that 500 pitches meant 250 interested parties, meant 100 scripts going to development, meant 25 scripts going to pilot, meant 10 jobs or 10 shows getting picked up to pilot. Those are the numbers that we are looking at. I talk to writers who come into this industry and say, well, I haven't had anything produced. Well, the reality is that I know a lot of writers who are working successful writers who have yet to have had anything produced. Producing or produced work is not the barometer by which or the only barometer by which we judge screenwriting success or lack thereof. There are many measurements for success for a screenwriting career. Produced work is by no stretch the first or only one. To have a screenwriting career versus make a movie, it is about getting writing assignments, selling pitches, developing work with producers, and all of that stuff takes time to bring to the screen. And I just think that it's incredibly important to know and understand that, not so that you will stop doing what you're doing, but so that you understand the eventuality that you're working towards and how this industry works. Listen, when you talk to managers and producers and agents, and I've been on those panels, or somebody says, I have a Western. And whoever's on the panel says, well, that's one thing you can't do is, sell a Western. I work with somebody who sold a Western. So I know that everything is possible in this industry, and that's why I love it. And I joke with my clients that if you come to me tomorrow and you say that I have an animated musical Western that is also rated NC-17 that I desperately have to write and get it out of my system, I'm going to tell you why it's going to be difficult to get traction for it. But then I'm completely behind you to do it as long as you understand what we're going into. Right? You have to understand as you position your work and position yourself for success, really what it means, right? It's going to be harder to sell and get traction for a period film, to get any interest in period. Does that mean you absolutely don't write period? No, it means that you do it knowing what you know. And so I'm very much in support of understanding what you're setting yourself up for, but then going for it anyway, because that's passion. And what I love about this industry is that everything is possible. Everything is also improbable. It is a hard industry. I know you guys have heard this before, but it's an industry of people who have taken leaps, right? Leaps of faith, belief in self, belief in the story. And like I said, I've had a front row seat to a lot of likely and much less likely careers getting built. But I do think that it's important in order to be able to go on this journey and sustain it, to understand the journey that you're going into. If you're traveling up to Alaska, you're going to need a coat and some more things. And so here too, this is my form of a coat, be it a slightly brutal one, that I hope you'll forgive me for. And please don't hate me in the comments. I'm merely being the messenger here, but I'm trying to share some of those bad news so that you understand what you can expect and don't find yourself disappointed or heartbroken or confused later. All right. We'll see if I actually end up releasing this video, but if I do, for more, do subscribe to follow, and hopefully we'll connect soon. Bye.